1. Love Talk Radio.
But that's the whole tragic point, my friends. What would I do if I could suddenly feel and to know once again that what I feel is real? I could cry, I could smile, I might lay back for a while. Tell me what would I do if I could
Good morning. Welcome to your Inner City Wake Up Call. I'm your host, Tyrell Rivers, coming to you out of the Port City of Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a little cloudy out this morning. Don't know if it's going to stay or not. Looks like the sun may be creeping out around in Wilmington. Now, y'all got to get back to work. Some of y'all stayed up last night and watched that game. I think it was a slaughter. I'm looking at the score on the computer. I'm like, wow. I'm glad I did start watching TV. Oh, June 6, 1967, if the date in history this morning. June 6, 1967. It's funny that this is the day, and this is a special show that we're doing this morning on the Tyrell Rivers case. Because in 1967, on June the 6th, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Bill Russell, there was some other athletes too, went to meet with Muhammad Ali. And they wanted to meet with him to stand with him in support of his decision not to join the armed forces. They were showing black athlete solidarity. They were showing black solidarity. They were showing brotherhood. And they wasn't going to break ranks. They were going to stand with their brother, whether they agreed or disagreed. They stood with their brother. So it's a key history this morning. June 6, 1967. You'll find that on our blog talk, on our blog Facebook page, on our blog show, NooCovers.com. NooCovers.com. If you following us or you miss us on YouTube, you can always catch us at NooCovers.com. All our products are there. Both books are there now on sale. A lot of photos. Some of the photos you see in the background here are on sale. People say, where you get all those photos from? You know, go to NooCovers.com. Check us out. Shop black. Turn that green to black is our slogan. The Black Business Directory is at NooCovers.com for Wilmington. You other cities that's tuned in, and do the same thing in your city. It's easier to do on computer now and internet, because you're out in the mall in Wilmington. You're looking for something to shop. You're in the mall. You don't want to spend that high price and don't want to pay your money to somebody who's not supporting your community. Go to NooCovers.com. Go to NooCovers.com, push it on your phone, and then go over to the Black Business Directory and look at the list of black businesses that we have. And we adding on some every day. And not a week that I don't go by that I find a new black business and add to the list. So it's steady growing. The list is right there. It's categorized. And we're going to break it down even further. Plumbers, electricians, you need something in your house done. You got a few restaurants there. So support black, stay black, and support the black businesses in the Black Business Directory. And as always, support No Covers. I'm going to shoot this today on video. I'm also shooting it by phone. We have a lot on the line right now this morning, I see. And we got our Facebook followers that are tuned in. Tyrell Rivers. So we get through this weekend, and I had a couple phone calls. Hollis, if you listening, I love you, my brother. You my brother, and I love you. You know, and Vance, you my brother too. All y'all, I love y'all. Y'all know I am my brothers. And Sam, I love you for being a peacemaker. You are. You've grown into a statesman, a peacemaker, because I called you right away. Anytime brothers have disagreement, they should always try to settle it peacefully. So going forward, I want to first say that with this case, I've always said in any incident that goes on in a police shooting, you should always contact the family first. Before we speak out of our lips, before we speak out of our mouth, we should find out what is the concern of the family. What do they have to say? What do they want? Before we jump out in the public and say anything. So let me first say I'm not breaking my rule. I have talked to the family throughout this case. I know David, Gerald, I almost raised those boys. They were part of our light program at Link years ago, one of our first students, the two boys, and I knew Tyrell then. I've had conversation with the mother as late as yesterday, in which I told her I would be shooting the show. Got some information on her, and I will be going by this evening to follow up. Because what we are anticipating is that the video will be released this week. So, with that being said, I want to use my voice at Noo Covers. As Sam always said, there are a few of us leading in this town, so we have to accept that responsibility and say that's what we're doing. I want to use the network that I have, the airwaves that we built, to help shed some light in the few minutes I have left. I try to keep this very short every morning. And for you all that on the air that's not familiar, you just press 1 if you want to add a comment. If you need to say something after the monologue, if we need to stay over a little bit and talk, just press 1 if you got a question or comment. I want to first thank Vance for all the work he's done on this. Many of you all know that Vance Williams has been out there on the front line on this case since it started. He was working with them at the Light program when I left the Light program. And Vance knew David and Gerald and knew Tyrell, and have been working with him. So I want to thank him for everything he's done. And I always check in with Vance. I've checked in with Vance as far as what we next steps that we need to take. Because we always have to, as brothers, respect each other and what they're doing. We can't let them divide us and get us bent out of shape. And we're arguing with each other over silly points. Because in 1991, on March 3rd, there was a beating of Rodney King. 5 days later, I think it was March the 7th, about 4 days later, a video came out. It was an amateur video. I watched the video, and you notice, if you ever watch it, I put it online the other day, and I put it up again this morning. It's an 8-minute long video. I watched the video, and the person is trying to get their camera straight in the first 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds gone when you're trying to watch the video. 15 seconds after that, 30 seconds in total, my mind was made up. I didn't have to say, I saw 15 seconds of the video. An 8-minute long video. In 15 seconds, my mind was made up, whether there was innocent or guilt on the police officer's part. In 15 seconds, I did not even know if he was high, if he was drunk. I did not know if he stole anything. I didn't know what the condition was. I didn't even know if he had killed. I don't know what he had done. In 15 seconds, my mind was made up. Because images are everything. So keep that in mind. Images are everything. And in 15 seconds, I was dead set. I knew my mind was set. So now we have coming out this week, supposedly, we're suspecting tomorrow sometime, or today, the video of the officer. So understand now all the chatter goes away. All the information gets lost in the video. Because now the video, people's mind get made up real quick and actions take forth after that. I first want to ask you again, respect the family. You all that may be called in to talk, because that's what they are. They try to do. They try to divide us up. They try to bring this person to talk, this person to speak, and this person to speak. Respect the family. Find out first. If you haven't talked to the family, you shouldn't be saying one word. If I haven't talked with the family, I shouldn't be saying one word. Vance haven't talked. Any of us, we haven't talked to the family because we don't know what the family wants. The family might not want to say anything. The family might want to wait till after the trial because you know you always can go civil with a civil lawsuit. There are other ways and other angles to protest, other ways to fight. So before we get out there and start throwing stuff, marching stuff, singing, swinging, kicking, reacting, let's check in with the family first and let's follow protocol. Those of us that may get phone calls from media, phone calls from the news, from news people, check in with the family. Follow the point of the family. And then follow the point of those that the family has appointed for them to follow, for you to follow. Stay with that protocol and keep the community tight. Do not let them divide us and conquer us, because we already see that's what they're trying to do. They do this every time to us, y'all. They get some of us down. They call the ones that they think they can control. They can't control none of us, really, because we all talk. But that's their assumption. Their assumption is they'll call in XYZ and then think they can control us. But they can't really control us if we're united together and we're communicating with each other and we know what's really going on. That way we don't leave ourselves suspect. Don't break rank. Don't break rank and file. In any kind of military structure, you're always taught not to break rank and file. Because when we break rank and file, we show our disunity. You young people, you're going to see something, those of us, those that have saw it in the courtroom, those that have already seen the video, you're going to see something that's disheartening, something that's going to charge you fire. Again, I ask you to do the same. Follow protocol. It's a long way to go, y'all. Don't let CNN and CSBN, whatever, or Fox News come down here and get us all bent up out of shape that we see a camera from Fox News and we want to run in front of it. And not go check in and find out when we say the wrong thing and get something started that we can't control. You got people in the street and you can't control them. You haven't talked to David and Gerald, the young brothers out here that's just affected, and you haven't reached out to them and talked to them. Don't go reach out at them now. Don't go try to stop them. Go find those that can stop them. Don't go try to chase them down when they're mad and angry. If you haven't been out in the streets talking to them in 20 years, don't come pulled up in your old wheelchair now. Young folks, you need to, don't tell them nothing. Just let those that can talk to them that's been out there on the streets and been working with them. Y'all know what I mean? Don't get like these other cities that have a quick burst. I get so tired. They play this game with us every time. They get us emotionally jacked up, gassed up. And all of a sudden, boom, we got a burst of anger that lasts for about, 2 weeks? Well, let's count them down. Ferguson got burnt. Baltimore got burnt a little bit. New York walked in the middle of the street. I haven't heard nothing on any of those cases. Officers still walking the street. Nothing. Nothing. No justice. Where the hands up, don't shoot. Nothing. We went and tore down Christmas, walked through the malls, hands up, don't shoot. I haven't seen a protest since Christmas. It's now May. Nothing. Clear, because they got you emotionally gassed. Long-term effect. Use strategy. And the only way you use strategy is come together. Sit down as the men and talk. Talk. But Sam, I heard you loud and clear. Talk. We don't let them get us all bent out of shape where we can't really communicate with each other and know what's going on. It's going to be a rough week if this happens the way we expect it to happen. Y'all hang in there and hang tight. But don't break rank. Don't let them see us trying to find what to say and who to say. Stay out there. Muhammad said them cameras is dangerous, man. I like cameras I can control. Media that I can control. We pay for this. NooCovers.com pays for this airway here. Everything we post on Facebook is free, but we pay for the extended part of it. Blogs we pay for those. This radio that you're listening to right now, if you got it on your phone, it's paid for by NooCovers.com. We can control this. So if you got something to say and you really want to call me on the phone, I'll put you on the air. You can say it here. That way and it won't be uncut. But you say the wrong thing out there, they cut and take 5 seconds of what you said and put it with something somebody else has said and show a picture. And here's the image that's portrayed of us all over the world. And now we got folks coming in our town trying to tell us how to operate. Yeah. Oh, y'all didn't know y'all had Ferguson up under your belt? Do you want to die in this car tonight? I'm a man telling you he can't breathe. Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention to the news. Okay. Well, hopefully today you will. Because sometimes, like I said, images change the whole story. Now maybe you might listen. Anyway, my thoughts this week, going into it. Y'all stay strong, man. Y'all stay united. Stay tight. Hey, Hollis, man, I love you, man. Vance, I love you. Man, we can't be doing that. We can't scrap with each other. Man, we gotta respect each other. We gotta respect each other's work, man. We got to respect what everybody does. Everybody got a role to play, man. Everybody can't be in the kitchen cooking. Everybody can't be serving the dinner. Somebody got to go get the groceries. Somebody got to go shoot the damn animal, please. We can't all do the same thing. But we all can ride the same plane. We can all stay on the same playing field. We can be brothers and sisters and be united. That's all I got this morning. My 15 minutes is up. Peace and blessings. It's Noo Covers. Y'all have a blessed week. And as always, keep running. Oh yeah, there's a disclaimer. I always tell y'all, this don't belong to no organization, no group. This is NooCovers.com, and that person talking, that's the other guy. That's my alter ego. Peace.